Myself, Dr. Sheban, MBBS DCH, postgraduated from Madras Medical College, and this is my NEET UG MCQ. Okay, so this is our part 95 MCQ. My first MCQ is a repeated MCQ as usual. Okay, so cardiac muscle is involuntary. True or false? Cardiac means heart. Okay, heart. The muscles of the heart are involuntary. True or false? Even if you are sleeping, it will be functioning. Okay, so it is an involuntary. Correct statement. Okay, so cardiac muscle is involuntary. Right? Good. Visceral muscle is involuntary, which is called the visceral muscle. Visceral. Our intestine. These are the visceral muscles. Even if you are sleeping, they will be functioning. So visceral muscles are involuntary is a true statement. So two things are involuntary in our body. Okay, cardiac muscle and visceral muscle. Okay, good. Skeletal muscle is voluntary. See, only if I think I can walk, I will walk, right? So my skeletal muscles, only if I think I lift my hand. So skeletal muscles are under my voluntary control. So skeletal muscle is a voluntary control, is a true statement. I am teaching so nicely. Okay, good. See, smooth muscles are involuntary. If you want to answer this, you must know one more point. Smooth muscle is also called visceral muscle. All the visceral muscles, intestine, are visceral muscles. Visceral muscles are smooth muscles. If you know this point, you will automatically answer smooth muscles are involuntary. Okay, so involuntary. So skeletal muscle, voluntary. Involuntary means cardiac muscle and all the visceral muscles, which are called smooth muscles. Made it very clear for you. Cardiac muscles are striated. True or false? It is a true statement. Okay. Skeletal muscle is striated. True or false? Skeletal muscle. It is a true statement. So in our body, there are two striated muscles. Two striated muscles. One is cardiac muscle is striated. True statement. And skeletal muscle is striated. True statement. Okay. This is how we should prepare for NEET. Smooth muscle is non-striated. True or false? Smooth muscle is non-striated is a true statement. Okay. So smooth muscle is non-striated. So what is this? Visceral muscle is non-striated. True or false? I told you visceral muscle is also called smooth muscle. So this is also a correct statement. So visceral muscle is non-striated is a true statement. Smooth muscle is non-striated. Both are true statements. Only thing I want to register is visceral muscle and smooth muscle same. That is what I want to make it strong. True. Both are true. Smooth muscle is non-striated. Visceral muscle is non-striated. Both are same. Okay. Okay. Next. This MCQ they have asked some 3 years back. Same MCQ they have asked. Impulses from central nervous system to skeletal muscle. Impulses from central nervous system to skeletal muscle. Our movement, our bone, our muscles is by which neural system? From central nervous system means CNS. central neural system or central nervous system to our muscle is by which system? Somatic neural system. Or they will ask, somatic neural system is for what? Like that also they can ask. That time you must clearly answer. Central nervous system to skeletal muscle. They will confuse skeletal muscle to central nervous system. Be very careful while answering this MCQ. CNS to skeletal is called somatic. Name the gas which is needed for breakdown of glucose. Name the gas which is needed for breakdown of glucose. Any idea? Oxygen. Or they will ask, which one of the following is the function of oxygen? Both sides you should be prepared. That time you must answer breakdown of glucose. See, all the MCQs I have prepared from your NCERT textbook only. Okay. And wait, let me see a little bit more. Catabolizes, reaction released. Catabolic reactions release what? Catabolic reactions release what? They'll give oxygen, carbon dioxide, methane, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, nitrous dioxide. They'll give every choice. Catabolic reactions release carbon dioxide. Colindrop, COLEO, colintrates. Breathing, how? How do this breathe? Any idea? COLENTERATS, breathe via what mechanism? Two answers. One, they can ask you simple diffusion, you must answer. Or they will ask through the entire body surface. Both are separate MCQs. Or simple diffusion, example they will ask. That time you must answer this. Or they will have which of the following respire, breathe through body surface. That time also you must answer this. So read it thoroughly. 3 MCQs I have for here. Pulmonary. The word pulmonary refers to what? Any idea? Pulmonary. The word pulmonary or pulmonology. Everything refers to something related to lungs. Atmospheric air is drawn into and carbon dioxide is alveolar air released out. Atmospheric air is drawn in. Atmospheric air is drawn in. Okay. And carbon dioxide is called what? Is called pulmonary ventilation, other is called breathing. See, when they give 4 choices, it will be very tough to answer. So what is pulmonary ventilation? Separate MCQ. 4 choice they'll give. Tell me the answer now. Pulmonary ventilation. Read it thoroughly. Air in, carbon dioxide out. Air in, carbon dioxide out. This MCQ they asked 4 years back. Same MCQ. In respiration, diffusion of gases occurs across what? In respiration, diffusion of gases occurs through alveolar membrane. Alveolar membrane. So, whenever you see a choice alveolar membrane somewhere, if you read a textbook, you must remember this question. I'll tell you again, in preparing NEET, answer is not at all important. You must memorize the question. See alveolar membrane, what is the question? Like that we should prepare for NEET. What is the question? Only if you prepare like what I am telling, it's very easy. In respiration, diffusion of carbon dioxide is between dash and dash. They'll give blood and tissues, first choice. Tissues and tissues, second choice. Cell and tissues, cell to cell. This is how they'll confuse you, NEET. So blood and tissue. In respiration, carbon dioxide is rich in which part of the lungs? Carbon dioxide is rich in which part of the lungs? Not easy to remember. I will teach you a very easy technique how to remember all these MCQs. Just wait, okay? There are two techniques how to remember everything. Both I will teach you. So, what is the site of lungs? Lungs, two lungs. What is the site? This is called thoracic chamber. It's an airtight chamber. That is a separate MCQ. Which is the airtight chamber in the body? Thoracic chamber. Right. So, which is the dorsal side of thoracic chamber? Dorsal means back side. What is there in the back side of the thoracic? This is the thoracic chamber. What is the dorsal side? What is present in the dorsal side? Next way. Vertebral column, spine. The spine is otherwise called vertebral column. But you must know dorsal is back. So what is a vertebra? Just now I told you. What is a vertebra? You must know vertebra is a bone or a spinal bone. What is sternum? sternum. Any idea? Sternum. The bone in the front side of the chest, the thorax is called sternum. Okay, sternum. Bone in the chest wall, front side, front. Sternum, sternum. What is a rib? RIB. Any idea what is a rib? Ribs. Any idea? Ribs are, you can see the diagram in your textbook. Rib is a bone. Right? There are so many ribs. You can touch and feel. There are so many ribs here. Okay, good. So diaphragm is a bone. True or false? Very important NEET MCQ. Which of the following is not a bone? That time you must answer. Diaphragm is not a bone. Okay. Do you know Bertini? Bertini. Have you heard about this Bertini? Any idea? Column of Bertini in kidney. Column of Bertini in kidney. Prawn, Prawn, prawns excrete via dash, or which is the excretory organ of prawn? Whenever you see this word antennal glands, always remember it is the excretory organ of prawn, because this MCQ they have asked so many times. Antennal glands, excretory organ of prawns. So instead of antennal glands, they will keep other name sometimes. So what is the other name of antennal glands? Green glands is the excretory organ of prawn. Prawn, green glands, is also called antennal. Crustacean excretes via. Crustaceans excrete via. So crustacean. Why did I give you both? Prawn is a crustacean. So if you know this basic point, they'll ask which of the following excretes via green gland. If you know this basic point, you must see which is a crustacean. Okay, this is the crustacean. NEET is very easy. You must know basic points like this. So crustaceans excrete via antennal glands or green glands. So prawn is a crustacean. See my next question. Prawn is a crustacean. True or false? You must know all the crustaceans, but you hear my next video. I told correctly what are all the crustaceans. In plants, chloroplast. True or false? In plants, chloroplast. True or false? It looks like true, right? The correct answer is cytoplasm and mitochondria. It is always important to study the question, because chloroplast tissue will get confused. Read the question very well. The correct answer is in plants, photosynthesis occurs in where? Plants. Chloroplast. Again I am telling, don't memorize the answer. Memorize the question for this answer. Whenever you read the word chloroplast, you must remember the question what I have told you. I think you are scratching your head how to remember everything, right? There is an easy technique called 7 days continuous recall technique. 720 out of 720 top scorers, they keep it as a secret. If you want to remember all the 100 MCQs in this video, you must hear this video for 7 days continuously. Number 1. If you don't hear the video tomorrow, you will not remember even a mustard day after tomorrow. It's a proven science, not my theory. It's a proven record. You try in this video, you will see excellent result. 7 days continuous record. You will remember all the 100 MCQs for 1 year, not 2 days. 1 year you will remember. It's a proven method. And one more technique I will tell you how to remember all the MCQs very easily. Okay, just wait. Energy in respiration is a dash process in plant. Energy. These are all tough MCQs, no logic business. Oxidation. Don't study the answer. Study the question for oxidation. In plants, which is called an oxidation process? In plants, which is called an oxidation process? Don't study the answer, study the question. Answer they will give in the choice. So this is, what is the question for this? The compounds oxidized in respiration in plants. The compounds. Always memorize the question, not the answer. I'll tell you. Did you memorize this? Now, the answer is respiratory substrate. So, if they ask which of the following is true about respiratory substrate, you must know the question. Don't study the answer. Tell me the question for this one. Respiratory substrate. What is the question? You forgot. Name two events which happens in cytoplasm and mitochondria. Just now we discussed. Tell me the answer. Just 2 minutes back we same MCQ. Cytoplasm and mitochondria. What is the question? See, you forgot the question. That is why I am telling you. 7 days continuous recall. Otherwise you will not remember even a mustard. Yes. What is the question? Which of the following event happens in chloroplast? Old MCQ. Just now we discussed. Explain. Okay. Reproduction needs energy. True or false? You must think and answer, not a logic question. Reproduction needs energy. It is a true statement. Very, very, very important. Keep it in mind. Okay. Reproduction needs energy. Next one. Breathing needs energy. Or ordinary normal breathing needs energy. True or false? It is a true statement. What is the way? It's a true statement. Absorption of food. Just absorption of food needs energy. True or false? It is a true statement. Okay. So, to repeat, absorption needs energy. True statement. Breathing needs energy. True statement. Respiration needs energy. It's a true statement. Why I am teaching you so depth? Because from next year onwards, NEET MCQs will be very tough. You must have a very broad idea. Then only you can answer. Okay. You can apply all these points there. See, Dash is very much connected to. If I show you the answer, there will be no link at all to food. See, it's given in your NCERT textbook. Read the question. Question. Okay. I made it very clear for you. Okay. Share this video with your juniors, senior, to a biology madam. Okay. And even to your NEET coach. Okay. Write some good comments in the comment section. Okay. And I will teach you how to remember another method. Okay, just wait. Breathing and dash are the same meaning. Wherever you see the word breathing, you can see the word respiration. Respiration and breathing have the same value. Can you tell me this? I asked the first, I think this is the first MCQ, second MCQ in this video. Gas needed to break down glucose. Now I am asking, gas required to break down fatty acid. What is the answer? Same oxygen. Okay. So gas required to break down fatty acid, oxygen. Gas required to break down glucose, same oxygen. Okay. Gas required to break down amino acids. Any idea? Amino acids. It is the same oxygen. Don't memorize the answer. Oxygen, 3 questions. Glucose, amino acids, fatty acids. Question is more important for NEET preparation. Fatty acids, amino acids, oxygen, glucose. Third MCQ in this video. What do you mean by the word amoeboid? Amoeboid. Any idea? Amoeboid. What do you mean by the amoeboid? The key word in this 4 lines is this cell. Cell is the key word. Okay, memorize it. Cell. Cell. Amoeboid. How to remember? No shortcut. 7 days continuous recall. Which is the organ of locomotion in human beings? Come on. It is always muscles or muscular. What is the question? Organ of locomotion in humans. AFF, afferent. AFF, afferent fibers, is a part of CNS, central nervous system or central neural system. True or false? Every year I think there will be 1 or 2 MCQs related to this chapter. Afferent, efferent, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, autonomic nervous system. Afferent. What is the question? Answer. If you know this diagram, you can answer so many tough MCQs. Okay. PNS means peripheral nervous system. So PNS has 2 branches, afferent and efferent. So afferent is a branch of PNS. Efferent is a branch of PNS. This is a very important diagram. If you know this, so you can answer this. This is a CNS. It is a wrong statement. This is how you should prepare NEET. Not tomorrow reading. He found out that and I found out this and they found out that. Waste of time. Okay. Memorize it. Afferent is a part of PNS. Efferent is a part of divided into two things. P means peripheral neural system. Nobody will teach you like this. Nobody can teach you like this. I made it very clear. Ganglia is a part of central nervous system. Again, next MCQ. Ganglia is a part of central nervous system. True or false? If you know this MCQ, you can remain everything. See, visceral nervous system has 4 parts. Nerve, fiber, ganglia, plexus. Read from like this, okay? Nerve, visceral, fiber, visceral, ganglia, visceral, plexus, visceral. Study like that. See, now you can answer this MCQ. Ganglia is a part of central nervous system is a wrong statement. The correct statement is visceral nervous system. How to remember? 7 days continuous recall. Otherwise, tomorrow afternoon you will forget everything. And nobody will teach you like this also. Nobody can teach you like this. Visceral nervous system. Hormones are produced in very trace amounts, little bit. Hormones, true or false? Your textbook says hormones are produced in trace amounts, and so it is a correct statement. TRACE. Hormones are intercellular or messenger. See, inter, INTER. If they keep INTRA, the meaning is different. So be very careful in this word, inter. Inter and intra are different. Hormones are intercellular messengers. True or false? Inter is a true statement. INTER is a true statement. Hormones are non-nutritional. True or false? It is a true statement. You answer this MCQ. This was a previous MCQ. Hormones are chemicals. True or false? Hormones are chemicals. Next. It is a true statement. Hormones are chemicals is a true statement. Stripped appearance. Stripped appearance is for what? Stripped. Is for skeletal muscle. Whenever you see the word stripped appearance in your NEET MCQ, always answer skeletal muscle, STRIPED. So striated muscle, you know, and even cardiac muscle is striated. Cardiac. CARDIAC. Cardiac means heart. So whenever you see the word striated muscle, you can answer two things. One is cardiac muscle and the other is skeletal muscle. This is also MCQ only. Nissl granules, NISSLS, found in dendrites, true or false? Nissl granules found in dendrites. It is a true statement and it is also found in cell body. Only in these two places. Okay, be careful. So Nissl's granules are found in dendrites. True statement. If they ask some other place, you must answer cell body. So this is a correct statement. Locomotion of humans. Locomotion of humans. By which system? Locomotion means movement. Muscular, skeletal and neural system. They will keep some other system here and they will ask which is the wrong statement. Be very careful. Muscular, skeletal and neural system. Don't forget the question. In my way of teaching, you must remember the question. If somebody asks you 1973, you must know the question. As per your NCERT textbook. That is why you should study. Say, what is muscular? Tell me the question. I prepare like this only. What is the question? Type of movement of cells in human body. Muscular movement. We will know logic. We will think some other thing, we will think amoeboid, something they will keep, cilia, something they will keep. So whenever is a type of movement of cell, I am talking about the word cell in human body. How will you think muscular? You will not think at all. Your textbook clearly says. Is it not a rank deciding MCQ? Yes. This is a world class video. This is a world class video. Yes. Muscular. Cell. 7 days continuous recall. Tell me. Male honeybee. Tell me the question. Male honeybee. You know the answer. Tell me the question. Tell me the question. Your textbook says one important point for this. Any idea? Only in male honeybee, haploid cells divides in mitosis. Haploid cells divides in mitosis. Whenever you see the male honeybee while reading the textbook, you must remember haploid cells divides in mitosis. And you must also remember Sheben. Okay. In animals, mitotic cell division seen only in animals. Mitotic division occurs only in diploid somatic cells. So male honeybee, don't forget the question. So diploid somatic cells. Example, human beings. Study the question, not the answer. Study the question, not the answer. See, in plants, mitotic cell division occurs in both haploid and diploid. Last three MCQs, very, very confusing MCQs, rank deciding MCQs. Not everybody can answer. Only students who are hearing my video can answer this. So both haploid and diploid. You must remember plants. Cells in which is called the GO phase. They'll ask GO phase because G1 phase, G2 phase and all everybody knows. So GO phase is called quiescent stage. Quiescent. So GO phase is quiescent. True or false? Yes, GO phase is also metabolically active. True statement. To replace, occasionally replace. Cells divide only occasionally. To replace cells lost by death. These cells enter what stage? These cells enter GO or quiescent cells. So what is the question? Not the answer is not important. GO quiescent is not important. You must know the question. These cells enter GO phase. Enter the GO phase. This protein synthesis occur in M phase. Protein synthesis occur in M phase. Who will teach you like this? Protein synthesis occur in M phase. True or false? The correct answer is G2 phase of interphase. Protein synthesis. Name a cell which cannot divide. Do not exhibit division. Your textbook has given heart cells. Don't study the answer. Whenever you think about heart cell, your question should come in your mind is do not divide. That is why you prepare NEET. Quiescent stage, that is GO. Quiescent stage is a interphase. True or false? Is a part of interphase. True or false? Tell me true or false. If you know this, you can answer that. G1 S phase and G2 phase. This is the order. That is a separate MCQ. G1 S and G2. This is the order. Okay, keep it in mind. See, they are components of interphase. So this is a wrong statement. How to memorize? How to memorize? No shortcut. 7 days continuous recall. Interface. You must study like this. G1 is interface. S phase is interface. G2 is interface. Like this you must study. Then you will remember for a long time. Made it very, very, very clear. 16 chromosomes. What is your answer? Classical example of 16 chromosomes. I am expecting this MCQ next year. Yes. So whenever you see an onion in your home, you must think Sheban. Okay. And then you must think chromosome 16. Okay. Huh? Onion. Mitosis to what is this phase called? Mitosis to initiation of DNA replication. Tell me the answer. These are all very important MCQs. It is the G1 phase of interface. So many times they have asked, which of the following is true of G1 phase? Tell me the question. Tell me the question. Mitosis to initiation of DNA replication is called the G1 phase. Cell is metabolically active in which phase of interface? Of interface. Metabolically active in which phase of interface? Don't memorize the answer. Question. Don't memorize G1 phase. Cells are metabolically active. Cell continuously grows. In which phase of interface? Continuously grows. Same G1 phase of interface. So what is the question? Cell continuously grows. So 3 questions for G1 phase. Okay, let me see how you are answering. No DNA replication. No DNA replication. What is the answer? G1 phase of interface. So 4 questions for G1 phase. So tell me 4 questions for G1 phase. 4 MCQs in front of you only. 4 questions. Yes, first question. No DNA replication. G1 phase. Cell continuously grows. G1 phase. To DNA replication. Mitosis to is called G1 phase. Cells are metabolically active. G1 phase of interface. Who will teach you like this? That is I am telling you, this is a world class video. Okay. Next one.